Hello fellow Helldivers, Thornton here, out enjoying some mountain biking, but today we're going to be talking all about the new enemy upgrades. There's been so many leaks with gameplay, we're going to go over a little bit of that. Also, we got some leaks of their weaponry as well individually, which is going to be a whole thing to fight. There's so much to go over in today's video, along with some stuff with mega cities and multiple factions fighting over a planet. We're going to go into that, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. Keep spreading managed democracy. The first thing we're going to go over is the fact that, well, Ironsights did let us know that with the mega cities, it does appear that multiple faction attacks are going to be a thing in the future. He said multiple factions can attack a planet at once. With the addition of the mega city system, each city can be individually targeted by a different faction, making it possible for a planet to be invaded by multiple factions at once. There's, as you can see here, the Terminids, there's also the Illuminate, and of course the Automatons. And there's actually something in the subtitle files that we've covered on this channel before, where all three factions surge towards Super Earth, so that could very well be the outcome of something we see in the very near future. It's going to be really interesting to see how that all works. Something you're going to want to also know about that though, because there's a lot of questions about, well, are they going to fight each other? Ironsight said, when asked can multiple factions be in one level at once, he said not at the moment, and then clarified further on Twitter saying that Arrowhead wants to go ahead and do it, and they actually tried, but the performance hit was too much. If you played Helldivers on PC, you might have noticed some stuff was struggling FPS. That would be part of the reason why they can't implement that. That being said, there's no reason to believe that doesn't happen in the future. Another important thing though with all this going on is, well, we might actually be getting some help. See, Asunder and Ironsights were both talking on Discord the other day, and Asunder made the point they removed the technician. It's the perfect time to introduce the hellbot at the moment, and Ironsights said he was thinking the same thing with the eyes, which makes me think that they know something's coming up, especially because Ironsights also clarified they added new audio files for the hellbot. Now, in case you don't know what the hellbot is, this is it right here. It's basically a thing that kind of looks like Chappie, but how it currently works, according to Ironsights, is it serves as a vendor to purchase certain unique items and can join you in solo missions. It seems like this part is the one that was unfinished, so we won't know if that actually comes in. They changed how stratagems work just before release, which kind of made the hellbot exchange system useless, so they will likely need to touch up the hellbot before bringing it back in game, but this is really exciting. It'd be really cool to, once again, very similar to the Thief, as we now know AI will work and Arrowhead's pretty good at actually developing it, have a hellbot that will actually be able to run around and assist us. But if we go ahead and actually get a new hellbot to help us in serving in place of the technician, well, Baskinator let us know some news that we might be getting some more enemy types. As they said, we had the other new enemies added the week before. This was kind of split into two updates, but it's kind of one whole idea. You never know what will show as we go along though. So it does appear that the Illuminate is once again gonna get another invasion force with the one that we're currently fighting. In fact, Johan Pietelstedt said on Twitter, when asked about when is the Illusionist coming into the game, he said, well, you don't want to fight the Illusionist because the Illusionist is actually probably one of the next units added in. It has the most amount of stuff actually added in the game file. Right here, you can actually see the placeholder model. It's pretty much completely done. It sits in the chair. It kind of reminds me of a Prophet from Halo, if you're a fan of that game series, and it's a magical base unit. And the reason why it's going to be such a pain in the butt when this thing finally comes in is it has an explosion radius, and Ironsights actually showed it to us right here. And as you can see, this thing is absolutely massive. So there was one other really cool thing Ironsights was able to show us with this new enemy coming in, and that's the Illusionist abilities, and he put it up on his YouTube. If you guys haven't followed Ironsights on YouTube, highly recommend it. He has a lot of great stuff there. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and play the clip of the Illusionist, and then we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the other leaked Illuminate abilities that are already in the game files that are coming right around the corner. So that was the Illusionist, and then now we're going to go ahead and show you some of the other ones. And keep in mind, this is also going to feature some of the Illusionists as well. But without further ado, let's take a look at what the Illuminates are also getting. Let me know down below, guys, what are your thoughts on the Illuminate enemy upgrades? Do you think it's going to be a game changer? And also, don't forget to check out the video in the top left corner, which is my new outdoor channel if you guys like that kind of content. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by.